After almost 3 months of long wait, WWE has finally released the WrestleMania XL Behind the Curtain, much anticipated documentary. WWE was all set to release the documentary immediately after WrestleMania XL, but something happened. There were a few backstage issues and WWE had to delay the documentary. But the documentary has now been finally released and it's time to review it. The documentary starts off with Triple H, WWE CCO, traveling in his private jet and thinking about the biggest night of WWE, WrestleMania XL, and his plans for the mega event. Triple H then goes into a meeting and starts discussing plans for the show of shows with several WWE executives. The documentary then starts putting its focus on the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, who is going on a jog in the morning. There's only one thing in Cody Rhodes' mind: finish the story and unseat Roman Reigns from his throne and become the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Cody Rhodes reflects on his dad, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, and how his dad, his legendary WWE Hall of Famer dad, taught him everything about pro wrestling, and how he had high hopes from him. Cody then talked about the 2-year journey towards WrestleMania XL, how Roman Reigns defeated him at WrestleMania 39 in 2023, how he kicked off a journey towards getting another title shot at the Tribal Chief on the grandest stage of them all, and his epic face-off with Roman Reigns on an episode of SmackDown, which was WWE's way of teasing that another huge match between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes was on the horizon. But something suddenly changed. Vince McMahon was out of WWE and The Rock came in. He was friends and is still good friends with Nick Khan and Ari Emanuel, and he suddenly started making plans to insert him in the main event of WrestleMania XL in a match with Roman Reigns. A long anticipated match that fans had been wanting to see since years. Rock mentioned how in the Young Rock TV show, a young Roman Reigns was seen with him discussing a potential WrestleMania match between the two cousins somewhere down the line. Rock then pointed out to the Pat McAfee show interview he did last year, in which he made a big reveal. He revealed that WWE had plans to do The Rock vs Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39, but plans changed and The Rock hinted that the match would happen in 2024 at WrestleMania XL, and the plans finally started taking place. On Raw Day 1, The Rock made his much anticipated return to WWE TV. He attacked Jinder Mahal in the middle of the ring. The Rock was seen having a chat with Nia Jax, real-life Bloodline member, and many other WWE superstars before making his way to the ring. Before Jinder Mahal interrupted The Rock, he cut a heartfelt promo. The Rock also hinted at a potential match with Roman Reigns on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania XL. Then footage was shown of The Rock and Triple H posing for a picture at the WWE headquarters. At this point, The Rock had made it clear that he wanted to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and Triple H couldn't say no. The Rock had too much power for Triple H to say no to him. The game had to deliver the bad news to Cody Rhodes before the Royal Rumble PLE, and Cody Rhodes wasn't happy one bit. But the decision was still made to have Cody Rhodes win the Men's Royal Rumble second time in a row. He eliminated CM Punk last from the match to win the free for all, and pointed at Roman Reigns, making it clear that he wanted to face him again at WrestleMania. At this point, WWE was just testing the waters to see if fans were still in support of Cody Rhodes. The next night on Raw, Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins came out and interrupted Cody Rhodes. He made it clear to him that he should face him at WrestleMania instead of Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes told Seth Rollins that he would think about it. A few days passed. Before SmackDown, Cody Rhodes was visibly unhappy over what was about to happen. His lifelong dream was about to be crushed. Cody came out, made it known that he wasn't challenging Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship at WrestleMania XL, and then shook hands with The Rock, embraced the Great One. But it was clear that he wasn't happy one bit over what was happening right now. Cody's facial expressions told the whole story. He had been dreaming about this for his whole life, and now at the very last moment, The Rock had come back and taken his opportunity. Triple H then revealed that Cody Rhodes asked him, "What's now? What do I do now at WrestleMania?" And Triple H had no answer. "I'll have to think about it," said Triple H. And suddenly, everything changed. Fans rallied behind Cody Rhodes like never before. Tweets, posts, photos, everything. For 2 straight days, "We Want Cody" hashtag was trending in #1 in the United States. The WWE Universe had made it clear that they didn't want The Rock vs Roman Reigns, but they wanted Cody Rhodes to main event against Roman Reigns again and finish the story once and for all. The Rock clearly wasn't thrilled with this, but then he decided that it was good to do what the fans wanted. He told the WWE executives, Triple H, Nick Khan, Ari Emanuel, that he wanted to change the storyline and not face Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship at WrestleMania XL anymore. The Rock himself wanted for Cody Rhodes to face Roman Reigns now, and he backed out of the WrestleMania XL main event. And the new plan, now started taking shape. At the WrestleMania XL kickoff show in Las Vegas, Nevada, Cody Rhodes interrupted Roman Reigns and The Rock, said this is bullshit, and made it clear that he wanted to face the tribal chief for the top title in the main event of WrestleMania XL. Roman Reigns then insulted Dusty Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes in return insulted the Bloodline's elders. The Rock intervened. He wasn't happy with Cody Rhodes insulting the Bloodline's elders and ended up slapping the American Nightmare. And thus, a huge match was set for night 1 of WrestleMania XL. Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins were going to face The Rock and Roman Reigns in a blockbuster, what many fans believe to be the biggest tag team match of all time. And this match had huge repercussions. If Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins won, there would be no interferences in the main event of night 2 of WrestleMania. But if the babyfaces lost, the main event of night 2 would be contested under Bloodline rules. Anything goes. And thus was born the final boss. The Rock finally turned heel after a long time and brought back his Hollywood Rock persona. Began insulting Cody Rhodes, his mom, his dog Pharaoh, and every city's fans that he came to. On the other hand, meanwhile, Seth Rollins was doing well and wasn't injured anymore. A huge face-off happened on an episode of SmackDown where The Rock insulted Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins accepted The Rock's challenge for a tag team match at WrestleMania XL. That night, Cody Rhodes slapped The Rock and exacted revenge for what had happened a few days ago. Rock kept insulting Cody Rhodes on social media, on Instagram, Twitter, and on WWE TV as well. A huge, much anticipated Rock concert was held on an episode of SmackDown, where The Rock insulted Cody Rhodes' family, as well as the WWE Universe. He was doing the best work of his career as the final boss. Then, The Rock beat up and bloodied Cody Rhodes on an episode of Raw. After the beatdown backstage, Cody and Triple H met. They were very happy over how things had turned out and were looking forward to WrestleMania XL. Shortly after, Cody Rhodes held a meeting with his family, his close friends, and told them to be ready for the big night for WrestleMania XL. Finally, the show of shows had arrived. WrestleMania XL, the biggest WWE event of all time. 2 much anticipated matches. On night 1, Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes battled the Bloodline, The Rock and Roman Reigns. After a dramatic match, Roman Reigns and The Rock stood victorious after The Rock hit Cody Rhodes with a people's elbow and pinned him. The next night in the morning, Triple H was handling everything, the entrances of Roman Reigns and other top superstars, he was planning everything on the entranceway. The main event of night 2 was another dramatic affair filled with interferences from top stars. Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, John Cena, Seth Rollins, and even The Undertaker all came out to interfere in the match. The final moments of the match saw The Undertaker attacking The Rock with a chokeslam. Moments later, Cody Rhodes had pinned Roman Reigns to become the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Backstage after his win, Cody Rhodes was greeted by several wrestling personalities, including the Dead Man himself. He congratulated Cody Rhodes and wished him well in his future. But things hadn't ended here. The next night on Raw, Cody Rhodes came out and was interrupted by none other than The Rock. The Brahma Bull told him that his story with Roman Reigns was finally finished, but his story with him had now started. The Rock had pinned Cody Rhodes on night 1 of WrestleMania XL and now wanted a shot at the American Nightmare. The documentary finally ended with Triple H telling that mere 8 hours after WrestleMania XL ended, he had started planning for next year's WrestleMania 41.